User query. Why being too available often lowers a person's perceived value in a romantic context, and how to balance presence with absence. Response. The paradox of availability. Why presence must be paired with strategic absence. The psychology of perceived value and predictability. When you are too available, your presence becomes a constant, predictable certainty. In the realm of attraction, predictability is the enemy of desire. If a person knows exactly when you will text, how you will react, and that you will always be there to chase them, your perceived value drops because your attention no longer feels like a reward. It feels like a given. According to the soft red light phase, if a person feels too secure that you will always be there, they often stop putting in effort. This is because the chase has ended. To maintain high perceived value, you must create a sense of uncertainty. You want them to wonder, if I do not reach out, will he reach out to me? Or is he busy? Or am I just not a priority right now? This uncertainty creates curiosity, which is the engine of attraction. By balancing presence or connection with absence or distance, you create an emotional rhythm that prevents the relationship from becoming stagnant or one-sided. Step-by-step guide to balancing presence and absence. Step 1. Build a foundation of connection. First, ensure you have established enough emotional investment so that your absence actually means something. You cannot create missing someone if there was no deep connection to begin with. Use active listening and personal compliments to make sure the person feels seen and appreciated. This builds the presence part of the equation. Step 2. Implement the strategic pullback. Once you notice a high level of engagement, when she is laughing, sharing, and actively investing, do not stay at that peak forever. Pull back slightly. Delay your replies, end certain conversations while the mood is still positive, or focus more on your own hobbies for a short period. This creates a contrast. By pulling back when things are good, you allow her to feel the void left by your presence, which naturally triggers a desire to close that gap. Step 3. Navigate the soft red light. If you notice signs of a soft red light, such as slower replies or less initiation, do not panic and rush in to fix it by being even more available. This is where most people fail. Instead, reduce your own availability slightly. Initiate conversations less frequently and focus on your own life. This gently rebalances the energy, forcing her to notice that your attention is no longer a guaranteed constant, which prompts her to increase her effort again. Step 4. Respect the hard red light. If she moves into a hard red light, such as asking for space or showing emotional coldness, stop all chasing immediately. Give genuine space. Do not try to convince her or argue your way back into her good graces. By remaining calm and able to exist without her active attention, you demonstrate emotional stability and self-respect, which are the highest indicators of value. The biggest mistake: chasing during withdrawal. The single biggest mistake people make is chasing harder when a person pulls away. When someone shows signs of needing space or decreasing effort, the natural instinct is to increase your own presence, such as texting more, asking more questions, or being more affectionate to fix the distance. However, this actually lowers your value because it signals that you are reacting to their lack of effort. It creates a dynamic where you are the pursuer and they are the prize. Instead, when they pull away, you must also step back. This allows the natural tension to build, making your eventual return or her way back to you feel earned rather than forced. Expert wisdom for masterful attraction. My personal advice: never make your presence a habit. A habit is something that happens automatically without thought. If your attention is a habit, it loses its power. Make sure your presence feels like an event. A simple rule to remember: connection requires waypoints. You cannot stay at 100% connection forever, or you will hit burnout and boredom. You must move between high connection and strategic distance. The key truth: attention is a currency, not a constant. If you spend it too freely without any way to earn it back, your wealth or perceived value will eventually run dry. The golden rule: be the person who can walk away. The person willing to endure absence or space without losing their cool is always the person with the higher perceived value. The simple formula for attraction: deep emotional connection plus strategic unpredictability equals unstoppable desire. Thank you for using the ultimate edition of Love Map. Make sure to like and subscribe our Love Map YouTube channel so you will know what the latest update on this powerful AI model.